Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Hey y'all, I am back with some more project shares. These are some more cards that I made with images from the amazing Tracey Hay, but I'm going to move them out of the way. There's a little sneak peek. Let me show you what I have used in the meantime. All right, so we started out by using this sweet stamp set by Tracey Hay, Deja-Moo. I simply cannot get enough of these cows. Like, as cute as they are on here, they're even cuter once they're colored up. So I use some of the sentiments. We have crazy hair, don't care, you are amusing. Deja-Moo, the feeling when you get when you've heard the same bull before. I got the moves like Jagger, something in the way she moves. And then there's a couple flowers and some shades. But anyway, adorable. Use that. Use this embossing folder from Simon Says Stamp. Again, I don't know the name of it, but it is very, very pretty. I used the wonky stitched rectangles from Whimsy and the basic stitched oval dies, as well as the pierced and stitched rectangle dies. And then I used both of these background stamps from Impression Obsession on one of the cards. This is probably my all-time favorite ever background stamp. And then this is a very close second. And they go so well together. So I used them both, and we'll look at what that looks like. And then in terms of papers, I used, no, it wasn't this one. It was a red plaid, but it was the same pattern paper pack from Stampin' Up. But it's a red and white plaid with the same color tones, red and white. And then I also used this one from Maja Designs. It's a pretty plaid. It is that one right there. And on the back side, it has these Santas. Across the top, it said Merry Christmas. And then it was basically open, kind of mottled beigey color right there. But yeah, so I can still use that, obviously, with the Santas hanging there. So I will hold on to that, and let's go ahead and look at the cards. So we are going to start with this one. My Stars. You know what? There's another die that I use that I'm not finding right now. So I use the trees. Here we go. I use these tree dies as well, and then this shape. Sorry about that. So this shape is cut out, this one, and cut out the green background as well. And then you can see that I emboss with the snowflakes on there. And then this is the background that I created with both of the stamps from Impression Obsession. And I actually had this background sitting in my stash, and I said, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. And then when I colored her up, I just felt like she was, I mean, any of them could have gone on here and it would have been great. But anyway, I chose her in her sweet little red wellies and her little red bows. And she's adorable with her green eyes. And the green pulls in the green holly there, and the little bow or bell. And then sweet trees. And I did not put a sentiment on the outside. I did not put a sentiment on the inside. I am not sure what I'm going to use it for, because it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas, does it? And I didn't do anything to the back of that one either, but I'm calling it done for now. If I feel the need to go back and add to it later, then I certainly will. This may just be one of those all-purpose cards. And then this one is for Christmas. I put With Love at Christmas, but again, it doesn't have to be Christmas. I could go in and put something else over that and make it for whatever purpose I need it to be. Again, some more of those sweet trees, and I use that white glitter paper. I don't know if you're seeing that glitter or not. And then I use some snowflake confetti from This Calls for Confetti. The same die and the same embossing folder, but on this one I added just a little bit of jute and wrapped it around there. I just wanted a natural element. And then of course she has her little green eyes and her red wellies. And on the inside I did decorate this one. This was the excess left from cutting this out with this scallop rectangle die, sprinkle scallop rectangle die. And I just thought that was really cute. It's like an edger. I always talk about that. Save those leftovers because you can use them as edger pieces. And then one of the trees. And I'm not sure why the trees are kind of cut in half like that on those dies. I don't know. But then on the back, I did another piece of the green scrap and the plaid with the scallop die. Oh, and I'm seeing that there's a snowflake embedded into that plaid. I guess I didn't look close enough. Yeah, there's several. Cute. So that's card number 2. This is card number 3. And this is where I was talking about that red and white plaid. And it's just adorable. Y'all, I can't. And I wanted more of it, so I purposefully had it extend to the top and the bottom. I wanted to see more of that red plaid. So I thought it was very, very sweet. And she's absolutely adorable. She has a Farrah Fawcett vibe to me. And again, you can see that I use the embossing folder here, and then I use the Wonky Stitch rectangle die and the basic oval die here to cut out that opening aperture, and then another piece of the plaid. I wanted to call it flannel, that's why I hesitated, and then another piece on the back. So those are my 3 cards created with Tracey Hayes' Deja-Moo stamp set. Again, I encourage you guys, go check her out. She's absolutely amazing. You will not be disappointed. And I know you're going to absolutely love her in the same way that I do. So I thank you guys for spending some time with me. Again, I say again, let me encourage you, when you look at your stamps, your dies, etc., think outside the box. Let's try to get more use out of our seasonal products, right? Because there's nothing wrong with having something that's specific to Christmas. Nothing wrong at all. But can you use that for other purposes, for other occasions, for other seasons? And usually the answer is yes, even if it has a snowman hat on, or a Santa hat, even if it's a reindeer, even if it's a Christmas tree. You know, how else can you decorate that? Can you make it a Halloween tree? Can you make it an Easter tree? You know, what else can you do? Just think outside the box. You get so much more use out of your products, and it adds to the level of creativity. So I just think it's really fun to do that. But I digress, and I apologize. Thank you. Thank you for coming to spend some more time with me. Again, I wish you guys a happy Christmas, and I will see you very soon. Mwah. Until then, this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy, and I'm out.